When I came to America, I was 13 years old. It was hard. I feel like it was more of me embracing this is my new journey, so I gotta embrace everything that comes with it. It was hard knowing when to use the American culture, to use my culture. Also living in a new family, new sets of rules. And I mean, like, we are used to speak our language all the time, is knowing like when to not speak that. Maybe people could be offended because we are talking about them and stuff like that. My name is Desange Kuenihira. I'm originally from Democratic Republic of Congo. I am the founder and the CEO of Unfitted. Unfitted is a non-profit organization working with youth and women in Uganda. I'm also a model, public speaker, and I am an entrepreneur. The challenges that I faced in Congo during the Civil War, I mean, like, I was very young. You can't live peacefully in your own home. A country that's supposed to be home, a country that's supposed to be safe. Every time you keep hearing, oh, the war, innocent blood being poured every day. Looking back on my childhood, growing up in Uganda, it was like amazing. I mean, like, I grew up around my grandma and one of her daughters, who I call a mother. They were just amazing. I was a kid. It was like freedom, even if we worried about where we're gonna get food the next day. The women, the single mother, the strong women I grew around, looking back, watching them fight for their kids to get education, fight for their child not to go through child marriage. I mean, like, those are the lessons I carry with me up to today. I would go back in my childhood and relive those moments, because those are the moments I can't take back.
They know what they're doing, for sure. I'm coming back here.
So what motivated me to pursue education is going back to the women I grew up around. I mean, like, these are the women who were taken out of school and got married at a very young age. They did not have their voice, like, they had kids coming back home with these kids now. They have to look after them, fight for them. So for me, looking how hard they fought for me to get education, seeing my grandma selling off her cows so I can get education, that motivated me, because they always told me, get educated. Educated is your only key out of everything. Definitely it was them. They have been my motivation up to this day. I really would not want to go through what they went through, and I would not want my kids to watch me go through what they went through. Starting my nonprofit organization, that happened in college in 2020. My basic needs were met. I was going to school. I mean, like, I was eating. I was like, why not help my friends back home? So I started like helping friends and family back home, supporting them. When COVID hit, everyone was reaching out. I was like, I cannot support everyone. First questioned myself, is this a good idea? Still in college. Starting another profit, would it be a good idea? Oh God, jumped into it. I'm like, it was not about me. It was about helping those who don't have opportunity. I was given the opportunity to get education, and I have always wanted to do something to give back to my home. This was a perfect way to give it. And just connecting a student with a sponsor here and just seeing them blossom, make a relationship, I feel like that has been a greatest experience through it all. And it's a lot. I mean, like, going to school, working, sometimes running a nonprofit organization was not the easiest thing, but I had mentors, I had friends who were willing to step in and support me. I'm grateful for everything. The women back home, they have really shaped the path for me. everyone who has come along, support me, has like added on the foundation that 4 women have built. And also, it's just like I'm a big believer, if someone is meant to be on your path, they'll always be there. Professionally, I hope Unfitted to grow, and I hope the right people with the right intentions to join and help and make that impact. And I also hope to go back to school until I get my PhD degree. I hope to get married at some point and have kids and just like live the life and the dream and just prepare that path for my kids, because at the end of the day, I don't want my family to go through what I went through. I want them to start on a different level, and I hope they elevate the next generation of the family. I'll say my advice to all immigrant people, all the youth, if you have a parent who is immigrant, is just like actually taking a step back and looking how much your parents have sacrificed for you to be here. I mean, like, especially immigrant parents are the hard one, like very strict, but I was like keeping in mind of trying to understand, putting them in their shoes, like understanding as a parent how much they've given up to come here and support, to just make sure they give us a good life, and sometimes helping them also understand your viewpoint. But above everything else, I encourage to all women that feels like because you're women, you can't do the things that you want to do. I say, girl, go do it, because you will never know what comes out of it, and you will never know what opens that door. So keep embracing who you are, because at the end of the day, you don't want to die, leave this world, and remember the fear. Everyone is doing their own thing, living their own life, doing what they want. But because of fear, you're thinking what they're gonna say, what they're gonna think. Trust me, it's not worth it, because like, just do your own thing, live your own life on your own terms. But above everything else, understand who you are as a person.